Hey guys! What's up? Mystic Destiny of Serendipity of Aeons is back! Yo! I'm so excited! So I contact with the developer about actually doing a let's play on a chapter 2 on Shou's route, and I got a permission from them! Yeah! However, they're actually checking if my video is actually good enough or, to actually let me do a let's play on it, so yeah! Let's hope I get accepted! And if not... shit, right? Anyway, Mystic Destinies Serendipity of Aeons. Oh god, Shou's route. Oh, by the way, if you haven't watched my previous video on Mystic Destinies Serendipity of Aeons, I play it on free Steam Fridays, and if you click in the image somewhere in this video, it'll actually direct you to my playlist. So yeah, let's do this. I believe we left off where, right. And chapter 2... Are Oh, what? Oh, wait, hold on. Alright guys, I'm sorry about that. So apparently, want to, download the DLC, you have to actually redo chapter 1 in order to progress to chapter 2 in Shou's route. So I did that and did exactly the same thing I did on a previous, Let's Plays. And I'm at chapter 2 right now, so from here on, I'm gonna start to chapter 2, Shou's route. Also, if you haven't seen my previous video, again, click in the image somewhere in this video, so it will direct you to my playlist for Mystic Destinies Serendipity of Aeons. Alright, I'm fucking ready, Shou. Your booty's mine. Let's go! Chapter 2, Into the Flames. Yeah. Oh god. I open my eyes, staring at a strange view for the third time in the past week. This looks sort of familiar though. I lie still on what seems to be a cot and calmly try to assess my surroundings. It's then I realize that I've been hearing two equally familiar voices. Look, I know everything. I already did before, but now I can prove it. You can't honestly expect that I'm just going to forget what I saw, Professor K. I hear a heavy sigh and turn my head to see Takumi and talking to Hikaru. No, not with you, Takumi. It'll be a hell of a lot easier on me if you did, though. Toniko! You're awake! I turn my head towards Shou's voice, who was apparently sitting on the other side of me the whole time. How do you feel? Before I can respond, Takumi and Hikaru's conversation stops. They both walked over me. Are you okay? Yeah. I guess? Yeah. I try to sit up, and both Shou and Takumi rush to help me up. Oh, okay, I'm really not that damsel in distress type. Thanks, but I'm totally fine. Should I let the guys help? I mean, I don't mind, getting the help by the guys, you know what I'm saying? But, I don't know, I'm not really, I mean, if Shou's gonna help me out, that'll be fine, but, I don't know. Thanks, but I'm totally fine. I'm really not that damsel in distress type. Should I be a strong, individual woman? Or should I be like, nah, it's cool? Or should I be like, oh, please, help me, kind of deal? Which one? Should I let them help? I mean, you've been through a lot, girl. If I recall, yeah. If Shou's gonna help me out, I'm fine, cause I'm going after Shou's booty, so, hopefully Shou, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna say let them help, right? And hopefully Shou's gonna, help me out. Yeah. I give everyone a smile as they help me sit up. Thanks, guys, yeah. It's the least I can do to help. I'm glad to help you anytime, Toniko. I swing my legs over the side of the bed and try to recall what the hell happened to put me in this position. At distinctly remembering slamming a certain someone against the wall, I gasped and looked at Shou. Oh! Oh my god, Shou! Bruh, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry! Are you okay?
Huh? For what? Oh, that's okay. It wasn't your fault. Besides, I'm tougher than that.
So tough you were practically in tears when Toniko was unconscious?
Not cool, Taku! What the fuck?
Am I wrong then? Wasn't it from the pain of being slammed against the wall, or could it be from something else?
That's enough, Takumi. Shou, take honorific home and talk to her about what we discussed. Takumi, let's continue our discussion at my desk. Toriko, I hope you feel better.
Hikaru turns on his heels and walks back over to his desk. Takumi, looking exactly like a child that's just been scolded, glances back at Shou.
Sorry, Shou. Hope you feel better, Toniko.
Takumi runs off to catch up with the professor, leaving Shou and I alone.
It's really late, so we better get going.
Oh, okay. We're once again walking down the street to my apartment, but this time, it feels like we're both in our own worlds. My parents' situation weighs heavily on my mind, and I feel incredibly helpless. I glance at Shou. He seems bummed out about something too. I decided to break the silence. Hey, we're making a habit out of this, huh? Yeah?
Huh?
The whole me blowing up, passing out, and, having you walk me home after thing, and I'm saying, yeah?
Yeah, I guess we are.
We walked along the darkening street in silence for a while. Then I decided to try to start up a conversation again. I'm sorry, We stop and stare at each other. A few moments pass before we burst into laughter. You know, where I went to high school, you owe me a soda right now for that, you know?
Really, huh? Well, I guess I have to buy you one sometimes. You could tell me about your high school then, too.
Sounds cool, bruh. But, what were you apologizing for? I'm the only one who should be sorry. I hurt you, man. I mean, I blasted you off to the walls, man. Damn.
It's just, I totally failed you, you know? I'm supposed to be helping you so that, that doesn't happen. But I was sitting right there and I couldn't do anything to help. I think, Tatsuya's right. You should have picked someone else.
Bruh, no, don't say that! It's not your fault, bruh! Remain silent? No, that will make it fucking awkward even more. No, maybe it's your fault. No, girl, why would you just say that? No! It's not your fault, bruh. Bruh, dude. Bruh. It's not your fault. Don't worry. It's basically my fault that my emotions... I cannot, contain my emotions, and somehow I got this fucking magic power that my mom gave me. Yeah, goddammit. So yeah, it's not your fault, buddy. Don't worry. It's not your fault. That's not your fault, Shou! It was just... I paused, wondering how the hell to explain my family situation right now. I got a text message that really upset me, you know? And, no one would have predicted that. And besides, Tatsuya and Shinji couldn't help either, I bet.
Well, I guess that's true too.
Actually, how did you guys stop me?
It was Takumi. He had to use a tranquilizer dart just to, get close to you.
Say what now? You used a tranquilizer dart on my... What the...
I'm sorry you got hurt.
What the hell was he carrying a tranquilizer dart for anyway in fucking college and school? What? Yo, that guy's dangerous, damn. Thank God I chose Shou. Yeah. I instinctively touched the shoulder where I felt a sharp but brief pain. So, is Takumi just a human then?
Yeah, and he was still the only one who could help you.
Seeing how pained Shou looks, I stifle my curiosity about Takumi and put on a smile. you were there to take care of me, bruh, as soon as you could, you know? And, you were there when I woke up. And it was very comforting. Yeah. So, thanks, man.
Good, yeah. I'm glad I could be helpful in some way. Oh, I almost forgot. Shinji apologized about having to leave before you woke up. He and Tatsuya both had work. And Professor K said you have to start taking supplementary classes. Or supplementary classes, I mean. So you're already all signed up for some classes starting tomorrow.
Oh. Right then, it's pretty sudden, but I guess, considering what the hell happened, I shouldn't be surprised, yeah. We arrive at my apartment just then, and Shou looks at me.
It's pretty late, so, I've gotta get going. But, thanks for everything you said. I'll text you later, okay?
Okay, thanks for walking me home. With a single wave, Shou jogs off into the night. I walk into my apartment, feeling much more positive than I did this afternoon. Oh, alright, it's the next morning. I'm staring bleary-eyed at an email that completely changed my plans for today. Normally, I only have one early afternoon class, but now...
New courses added. Hagiwara University faculty. You have been added to Control and Focus 0032. Erden. Theoretical Magic Studies 0036. Hirayama. Oh, it's a teacher's name, okay. Practical Magic Application 0013. Kazuma.
Aha. So, 3 more classes added, great.
Ah!
I shoved my face in my pillow and let out all my frustration into it. I usually love school, but come the fuck on, even I need a break. Damn! I lift my head up and glared at nothing. Thanks freaking a lot, Professor Keifa. As frustrated as I am, I know that I need these classes too. I couldn't even get to sleep for hours last night. I was so scared. I sighed and pushed myself up. I reread the email and noticed that there's a class called Practical Magic Application. It's with Professor Kazuma. A vivid flashback of Hikaru throwing a sphere of light at me fills my mind, and a creeping sense of dread crawls up my spine. Oh god. He wouldn't, would he? Now I know that Hikaru was never trying to hurt me, only trigger my power. But would he do that again? What if I can't do anything and he has to, and then the memory of hanging suspended as my power ran wild. Flinging Shou aside like it was nothing. It's all I can see. When I think of that, I get so terrified that I feel like I'm going to start panicking all over again. No. That would be completely counterproductive, yeah! I just need to calm down, yeah? And try to figure out how to control these powers in the first place, yeah! Just give me an idea. Actually, yeah, that gives me an idea. I slowly, shakily hold a hand out, like I saw Hikaru do before I inhale. No. Control. I need to be calm or else... No. Just focus on what you're trying to do, girl. You got this, girl. You got this. I hold my hands out. And after a few moments, realize I have absolutely no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I'll just have to do my best to figure it out while I'm there. Yeah. Hikaru will be a lot more careful now, I'm sure. I think anyway. I sigh heavily and get out of bed. It's late afternoon. I trudge along the mostly empty basement, not at all looking forward to my next class, Practical Magic Application. I managed to learn a bit in Control and Focus, mostly because it's still the beginning of the year. Everything was focused on just breathing correctly, but I still couldn't summon anything. Theoretical magic studies was definitely way over my head, but it did at least give me some good information about magical limits. Apparently, everyone is born with a certain amount of potential. I wonder what that means, or I wonder what mine is, yeah. But now I've got to be clueless in yet another class. I grit my teeth. I'm I'm not the type to have no idea what's going on in class, you know? I work very hard so I don't have to feel that way. But here, it's like, I'm totally out of my elements.
Hey, Toriko!
I looked towards the voice at my side, completely startled out of my thoughts.
What's up? Why are you here, bruh?
I thought you weren't, I try to think of how to say it and makes a vague magical hand motion, yeah. Takumi laughs.
Really? You think so? Could I pass for something not human?
I looked Takumi over carefully. Well, yeah, plus, there was the thing yesterday that you tranquilized me, now what the fuck, bruh?
Oh, right, that, sorry about that. I really didn't want to hurt you.
No, it's okay, it's okay. I mean, yeah, there's no mark, right? Okay, good, yeah, it's okay. I'm really glad, you were able to stop me before anything happened.
So, as for why I'm here, I managed to convince the administration to let me attend classes normally only supernatural students would attend. Professor K helped out a lot with that.
I think back to how frustrated Hikaru looked yesterday. Hikaru seems like he wouldn't be the type to be pushed around easily, but why does Takumi want to sit in anyway? A thought strikes me then, as I remember that he randomly had a tranquilizer dart on him. Maybe Takumi is actually kind of a scary guy? We stop in front of the classroom I was headed to and Takumi pushes open the door for me.
I'm being allowed to sit in today while they get me all official set up, so... Since we're both new, want to sit together?
Sure, yeah. I walk past him into the classroom and he follows me. As we walk up the steps, I notice that there's a different view than the first time I was in Professor Kazuma's class. Is that all done by magic? Will I be able to do something like that one day? I see someone in orange waving at me enthusiastically. Is it Shou? I'm confused to see him in what I thought was a beginner's class, but I decided not to ask for now.
Hey guys! What's up? Hey man.
Takumi sits next to Shou and gestures for me to sit on the other side of him. Shou leans over to look at me.
How you feeling?
Pretty good, yeah. Thanks, man. I nervously wait for Shou to mention what happened yesterday, but he never does. Professor Kazuma walks in then, and after putting his things away, began the lecture.
I hope everyone's doing well. Today, we're going to continue the subject of elemental magic.
I open my laptop and prepare to take notes.
Elemental magic is one form of magic that powered and drawn from the elements of the earth itself. There have been cases of people with especially powerful auras utilizing elements outside of the earth. But since this is a remedial class, we won't be covering that. There are many elements magic users can wield in a variety of different ways. Since we talked about hydrokinesis last week, today we'll be talking about its other form, cryokinesis, commonly referred to as ice. During the lecture, Hikaru goes over what cryokinesis, or syrokinesis is, and some of the purposes it can be used for. Towards the end of the lecture, I would swear I can hear faint voice coming from outside the door. Ice can even be an effective weapon in battle, and one of the largest families of half-dragons has utilized it this way for centuries. Yukimura, Hirayama, would you come in?
We all look towards the door that opened, and in walks the two men, as if they're just being waiting outside. Murmurs spread through the classroom. Shou leans over and glances at Takumi and I before whispering.
I bet you anything those two have been arguing again, yeah. I know. It's hilarious, right? I wonder what they're even here for, though.
Hikaru continues ignoring our whispers.
Shinji and Tatsuya are from my advanced class, but they agreed to do a demonstration for us here today. Tatsuya?
Tatsuya steps forward and grabs his left forearm near his elbow with his right hand. He closes his eyes for just a moment before running his hand over his arms. I hear a faint crackling sound from where I sit on the edge of my seat. I don't realize what he's done at first until I see the falling mist from his arms. Say what now? I quickly examine him and see Tatsuya's covered his left arm with his sparkling eyes. There's also a blade that juts far past his fist that looks razor sharp. I can't help it when a gasp escapes my mouth.
This is one example of Cyrokinesis applied for use in battle. Tatsuya has effectively covered his arms in incredibly hard ice to act both as armor and as weapon. Before we move on to the next demonstration, does anyone have any questions?
Still amazed at the sight before me, I raise my hand.
Yes, Odorific?
From what I understand, this is the most, peaceful period of time there's been so far, right, Teach? Why would a supernatural being need to learn to fight?
There are whispers throughout the class, following my question. Takumi starts whispering to me.
Looks like, you just outed yourself as being a complete newbie here.
What? How? What?
It's true that monsters no longer freely roam the land and supernaturals have opted to hide themselves as much as possible in today's world. But the fact is that there are still plenty of reason to learn to use your powers to defend yourself. From barroom sprawls to supernatural wars, supernaturals are still people, and they're always going to have disputes.
Hikaru sighs and suddenly looked very tired.
I wish it wasn't that way, but it is. So that's why you're here. To help you gain mastery of your powers so you can defend yourself.
I'm taken aback by Hikaru's speech. I sense I've struck a nerve and I feel like an idiot for asking such an obvious fucking question. I'm feeling completely embarrassed when I feel a warm hand on mine. Say what now? I look up and see that Shou's reaching over to Takumi.
Hey, don't worry about it. Professor K is known for gentle, a little emotional sometimes, or Professor K is known for getting a little emotional sometimes, so don't worry. And he knows you don't know about this stuff, so yeah, don't worry.
Thanks, Shou. Thanks. That means a lot to me.